Welcome to the Ultimate Series, which potentially can get in trouble if TikTok gets banned in America. I will still be making TikTok videos and the fuss videos. What the fuss, man. But I have done this series where, and I left it in 5 months ago, so it's been a while since I've touched it. I think it's very appropriate to double check now, 5 months later. I was very excited to constantly check the evaluation of these platforms, YouTube Shorts and TikTok, and what I found is that it's almost equal, and the difference is not very noticeable. But TikTok experience is obviously more smooth and professional. However, things can always change. I want to double check what the final result was because I already forgot. Again, this is 5 months ago. For me, it's like millions of years. What? But finally, for the first time, it's the crown. For the first time? So it's literally equal. Oh my god. I can't believe this result. It's actually unbelievable that it's equal. The first 3 evaluations were kind of equal, or it kind of like equalized. Now it has the crown. YouTube Shorts were winning by 5%. I cannot believe this. And there's a reason for that. TikTok gives you good content, but the videos are longer. They take longer to unravel their point. And most of the time they just flop. And they're long videos, so you get sucked into something that doesn't work out. You get longer but potentially more dangerous relationships in a way with every single TikTok. However, TikTok has probably hidden strengths about it. If I am actually interested about a video, I could do a special trick, which is check the channel. YouTube Shorts, I would never check the channel. I would never subscribe because it just pains me to do that. I don't want to. I'm simply not used to doing that. Am I gonna do that? See, that's the problem. I probably would have to force myself to do it. And I don't want to. The biggest problem with YouTube Shorts is that it is short. It's like, why 1 minute though? Like, what's the big deal? I don't understand. And the UI makes absolutely no sense. Like, you have arrows here. They have arrows in the fucking corners of the universe. You have to look for those things. Over there, guys. Over there. Somewhere in the corner of the universe, there are the arrows. I like clicking, dude. What's up with that? But you know what else is funny? You know what else is funny? Do you see that little slider thingy? Yes, it's sound. YouTube Shorts don't have that shit. So they're running around with a bunch of sins up their ass. And I will calculate that too. If there's a reason to be fucking angry, I'll have to take away a few points somehow, some way, right? There's also the comment section that automatically pops out on TikTok, which is disabled here. But what if we pop the comment section? So technically, the design is actually equal power because, well, this is in the middle now. There's no need to push the video just because, oh, look, the comments also exist. I would love to click one button and to make sure this is in the middle, because it's a little bit awkward, right? Like, the focus point is the middle, so why they flip the arrows on me, bro? You get arrows in the middle, and you get here arrows in the fucking corners of the galaxy. We need to find them first to be able to verify that they exist. Yeah, this actually is a little bit more preferable, I would say. I don't need comments sticking out all the time. I'm not gonna be watching them, so why the fuck focus on that? This part is also kind of fair, but could be a part of the comment system as well, as it is and should be hidden. Why isn't there no button that I've learned to click? I'm sure there is some kind of stupid extension that helps me out here, but I'm not gonna run around in the dumpsters of internet trying to fix my shit. Alright? You guys can do that. You guys can fix my videos if you like. So let's get started, boys. I don't think we need some kind of special thing going on here. Also, I just watch TikTok. I watch it every time I eat food. This is why food and TikTok are kind of stacked on top of each other. And so we summon shorts and TikTok. And we also summon evaluation button and timer. And we'll begin and see how it actually looks like, because I am absolutely no convinced. You can't convince me that TikTok and shorts are equal. Literally just equal. There's no way. No one in the world will convince me that. But we'll see what happens, because I will have to, after seeing the results, I will have to convince myself that those are correct. Because how else are you going to evaluate the thing? No one actually is doing what I'm doing. It's annoying, but we can get through with that. I'm definitely not clicking the fucking stupid buttons in the corner. It's so annoying. I swear, bro.
I'm 21, I'm a high school graduate, and I work more than it is your education.
I'm not sure. I could try to add the vibes too, or like the chat, where, it's complicated, because let's say, someone makes a good point. What do I do? Do I talk about it? Do I leave it after the evaluation? I probably want to, like, stack after the evaluation. This is very complicated. Oh my god. I should have been prepared for this, because, again, if I try to talk over, the evaluation keeps going. I can't freeze it. I would like to actually have a freeze button for evaluation. That would be fantastic. And I'm stupid for not making that already a reality. I have half a point, -1 point, go down to 0, and then shrink, just confirm evaluation, which I'm not gonna do. So I already use all the buttons. I don't know how to freeze. That's kind of... I could just say freeze, right? And all evaluations would freeze. I don't know, bro. Until I click the button again. Yeah, that would be that would be very useful right now. So I'll keep that in mind. I usually don't add features that I come up with on the spot. I'll just keep that in mind. Oh, there... I could technically use the right click, even though it's used for movement, to freeze. I mean, it is possible. So if I don't actually move the thing, then it's gonna freeze. But if I if I move it, then it's just movement. It's not gonna freeze, right? But if I'm moving it around to begin with, it makes no sense not to freeze it, because, like, I'm still adjusting it. I'm not actually using it. So yeah, I think right-click should be usable in this case. Huh. And now I would have to right-click both, so timer also has to freeze. Yeah, makes sense. See, the little puzzles that I deal with in this case. So we'll see now. Maybe as I'm talking, I'll be clicking chat. I don't know exactly. I still have to get comfortable here. Let's start with shorts, obviously, and see what happens. Oh yeah, and I also forgot that besides having 2 sins already, YouTube does not allow you to navigate through the video. I still don't understand. Just give me YouTube videos then. Just do that. Why YouTube Shorts? Why do they even exist? What's the point? There is absolute 0 point. I'm sorry. 0 point that it has to be vertical and all that garbage. If it's like 1 minute, you're already restraining people. So there's no point. You're not stealing TikToks here. I don't get it. Like the brain deadness of YouTube here. And technically, I am stealing their time right now by talking about it, so might as well rant. Alright? If I can help myself. I will try. There's liked videos, so I can look into likes. I collect likes, and I can look into them, and we can discuss what we have found. Fuck! Shit! What? Okay, there is gonna be shorts, right? This is a short, right? I don't think it is. What am I gonna do, bro? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, bro? Like, what? How am I gonna find it? Okay, that's fine. But then it shows us a YouTube video?
The following smash hit and...
What the fuck? It's so much better now. Look, I have all those features I asked for. Holy fucking moly, bro. Oh, it is shorts. I will be able to press on liked videos. Oh man. I'm so excited, guys. It's so confusing. I can't believe that. But they have to do this because I have to navigate from one liked video to the other. I'm surprised I liked shorts at some point. What? I watched shorts specifically and I liked them. And I actually fucking hate this! You have infiltrated my liked videos! This is actually a sacred thing I don't want to touch with shorts. I don't want to flood it with shorts. So I'm never gonna actually like shorts in my lifetime. I'm sorry, bro. I will review all the shorts I liked. Luckily, there's not that many, so just fucking delete the shit. Are you fucking kidding me? You gonna do this to me? You gonna couple it up as well? See, that's another fucking problem. If you can't fucking do a full job, then just make YouTube videos play automatically. That's all you need to do. That is it, bro! No need to make YouTube Shorts if you cannot fucking make it to begin with. And then you fucking YouTube... But how? But how YouTube engineers couldn't fucking do it for like years and years now? What the fuck is happening? The brain dead apocalypse is upon us, bro.
Are you friend zoning him?
Yeah, we're just gonna go out as friends from
Okay,
now
so you're
on.
turning him down because he paid.
I think I actually... I reviewed this on a Hearthstone video or some bullshit like that.
Like a douche and identifying yourself as a red flag client.
Yeah, fuck this shit. I don't care. You guys can go into the dumpster because I can't handle it. I can't handle liking shorts. I'm sorry, bro. But this one time we were gonna do that, alright? And I'm still gonna unlike the shorts, and it's... I will add that time while I'm unliking shorts into the evaluation, cause fuck you, alright? Fuck you. You wasting my time. And I have to rant, and I add this time into evaluation too. Congratulations, good start, alright? There's gonna be zero problems with TikTok, unfortunately. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. Holy fucking macaroni, dude.
Reactions to outside stimuli.
I mean, there's some creators I like, which is Mr. Who's the Boss, and now MatPat came down with his theories, or his different channels pumping out shorts sometimes. This one actually matters quite a bit. I shouldn't be commenting on this, though. I should just be pressing like button, I guess. I'm sorry, guys. Technical difficulties.
So for the past...
Mostly there's just like one punchline. So I'll give 1 point. I don't know. While TikToks... on TikTok, you try to express yourself fully and do multiple punchlines in one video. You have to accelerate into that, but then you can do multiple, and that's way more powerful than just 1 minute, one punchline. And okay. See, YouTube Shorts make no sense to me, and people say like, "Oh, I'm gonna move to YouTube Shorts." Yeah, but do you know the difference? The difference, pretty fucking crazy. So now, let's go to the bonus category. Every time I go over 100 seconds, I'll give 3 points. That should be enough to actually bump the score a little bit higher than average. Let's look at into the like things. This is one of them, so I can just immediately show it.
I'm excited to share it with you on YouTube. Click the link in my bio to follow the full journey. I'm Gabriella, and I have...
Click the link in my bio, dude. What? So is this a TikTok video? What is happening, right?
Where fat cells build up on your legs and arms, and no amount of diet or exercise help to shift them.
It's so scary. Like, anytime surgery feels like necessary, it's like ridiculously scary to me, because like, damn. But it is possible.
As you can see,
I would imagine.
I don't have visible ankles or knees. It's super painful and I bruise like a peach. I decided to undergo surgery with Dr. Burgess from the Lipper medical team in Madrid. This is a 3-part process starting with...
I like legs. I don't like them like that, though.
My calves, which I
don't like them that much.
And when I woke up, I was blessed with seeing my knees for the first time since puberty. A huge part of recovery is having a massage called manual lymphatic drainage.
So that's cool. I'm like always perplexed with surgery, okay? Scary to me. That you cannot heal your own body in any other means. But I'm sure there are means, we just don't know that yet. And like surgery is just a forced way to do it, which is kind of okay. If you run out of options.
You won't believe these 6 USB sticks are actually real.
Why are you glitching?
32 gigabyte USB.
Why are you glitching? What is happening?
Well, that kind of sucks. 5 is the transformer, which is both a memory stick and a transforming robot dog. Wait, does that mean we put it upside down? Poor doggy. But everything is better when it's made of Lego. So this one is a 16 gigabyte USB. This one is a Lego brick. The USB stick is almost identical to a normal Lego brick. The main difference is that there's a slider on the back that reveals the USB.
Yeah, whatever.
That is the thickest peg I've ever seen. It does work. Next is the Swiss Army knife. What could actually do with these tools to unbox the thing. Probably the most useful USB you've ever seen. We've got a tiny little knife.
Useful. Yeah. Yeah, sure. As long as the USB is useful, it kind of like blends in and it's not just like a tiny little thing. I actually had a the tiniest USB you can imagine. Oh wait, that was probably for the mouse, wireless mouse. I don't know. They like small. It was taken away from me. My mom just fucking fell in love with thieves and idiots. So a girl goes to my room, takes the fucking USB. Still had some file. It's annoying, bro.
It's the tiniest pair of scissors. That looks like a nail file.
And never ever showed her face again, because that's what happens. Now it's illegal to show your face when you did a crime.
So you rotate this bit at the end, and it pushes out a 32 gig USB. And then we have the dog. Tell me this is not a
But that's kind of cute, right? Like, Swiss knife, that's kind of the one that triggered me to like the video to begin with. As well as the joke in the start.
Number 6 is the light bulb. It's a 32 gigabyte USB drive, and it's actually going to light up too. Well, that kind of sucks.
But it lit up. Look, there's a smiley face or something.
Rotate this bit at the end.
I like that
pushes
one.
out a 32 gig dog.
Alright, so that's it. Dog. Another dog. Why is it number 1 though?
This is not a real product. Oh my god.
Oh my fuck. Don't put this at number 1, dude. Are you fucking insane? Holy shit, bro. Alright. And there's 4 more.
Many of you already know that I discovered the word Vsauce using
I'm sorry for it, Lo.
generator.com, a website
Sorry
that
for
generates
that.
all kinds of things, including English language domains that are available. Like, apparently, girlwanceboy.com is available? Well, anyway, that's where Vsauce came from. But this is what I call the Finnish coincidence. Let's type wisdom into Google Translate. It's detected as English. But now let's translate wisdom into Finnish. All right, here we go.
And it's Vsauce. Congratulations. It's not a coincidence if you like it. Duh.
But I've run guns my whole childhood and nothing ever happened.
But at the same time, it's like, is it just completely random word generated out of nowhere? No references at all? Because it's still pretty difficult to define what a word is. And why would Vsauce generate his word and it would mean nothing? You know, it's just a generated word. It's such a disappointment to the community. But thanks for sharing that. Many of you know that my name for the channel is a disappointment for everyone, for humanity. But actually, there's a Finnish coincidence that fixed everything. So please like me again.
But that doesn't mean it was safe. Like one time, 9 years old, I was home alone and I was watching a Western on TV, and they all looked so cool with those old-timey revolvers. And then I remembered, wait a minute, my dad
I want to be just like them.
Revolver in the middle console of his truck. And so, 9 years old, I took my dad's spare keys, I unlocked his truck, I pulled...
Played with the revolver, nothing happened, and cool. Alright, close call. His consciousness kicked in and stopped him from doing stupid shit. At 9 years old, though. Well, he was able to find the revolver to begin with, and was smart enough to stop himself at the same time. See, it's kind of interesting.
The Minecraft mob vote was rigged. You see, each year the mob vote asks players to vote on which mob they want to see added into the game. And usually the final vote comes in really close to about 50-50. In 2022 though, things were very different. The options were the Rascal, the Tough Golem, and the Sniffer. And when the results came in, it was an absolute landslide. The Sniffer ran away with a...
Yeah, because he explains these are like useless. And it's like, but the Sniffer is from this new update that Minecraft's gonna have. I want the Sniffer, so we're gonna basically rig the voting to make sure that this is the only intriguing creature. But technically it's kind of a funny thing to do that, rigging the vote. But then it's like, just fucking add the mob. You need to add intrigue. You need to give us this something to fight for, you know, or explore. And this is like, oh, two boring options and then this decent op. What the fuck is this? Well, at least it fueled even more drama, so that's fantastic. Fantastic, Mojang. I'll definitely play your game, by the way. Very interesting sniffer, guys.
You might type? Might.
I think Mojang, Mojang needs a sniffer to sniff where the smell of shit comes from, because it's all over Minecraft right now. I can't stand it, bro. I play Minecraft and it smells like shit.
Skin type, that is.
Where's it coming from?
No, I had a skin type until way too late in my life. Would have saved me a lot of headaches in my teenage years, helped me find the right cleanser or moisturizer. The American Academy of Dermatology actually divides skin into 5 different types: normal, dry, oily, combination, and sensitive. Normal skin means, hey, congratulations, you just won yourself the genetic lottery and everything is working as intended.
Normally, let's go.
On the opposite ends, we find ourselves dry skin and oily skin. Dry skin produces less natural oils, meaning it's gonna be rough and flaky. Oily skin, as you can probably guess, produces too much of the stuff. This then can lead to more acne, but on the positive side, you're also less likely to get wrinkles when you get older. Combination skin is what happens when dry and oily skin love each other very much and decide to have themselves a baby. One-size-fits-all skincare products are not gonna work for you. Then finally, there's the bonus category, sensitive, which you can have in a
It's cool that there are skin types. Is just what? What skin type? What? How do I measure that? What do you want from me, man? Stop asking me questions. I don't understand. Unless you notice that, like, oh, you're overly oily, but like, what is that? Now I have many questions. Leave me alone, MatPat. So we have gotten 6 points. Maybe I just gonna add 2 points because I know it's gonna bump the score. So 6 twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Barely bumped the score. It's a little bit awkward, but here you go. It did a thing though, so can't complain. That is the evaluation for shorts. Now let's go with the evaluation for TikTok. I just realized how stupid it is for me to do that. I could just add points. I could have just added 12 points. What is wrong with me, man? So I will do that, but I need to actually know what the number was. And I don't, and it's disgusting, bro. There is a way to do that. So, I have collected 19 points in 1,500 seconds. 19 points. But, fuck me, bro. Now I'll just have to look into the video. Yeah, the idea, like, once we hit overtime, I'll just add the points into the evaluation. But I won't be able to have this button then. I'll just have to post it somewhere. We'll get used to this, alright? I'll figure it out. I think that my way is better, is just I won't have this. I'll post the result in the Discord. I have another solution, which is just like, well, if I did it this way, then I'd do the same thing with TikTok. I'll just switch for the second round, and everything's fixed. Jesus Christ. I love it. That's how life works. There is a solution to most of your problems. You just have to think a little bit.
Anything.
I'll try to skip this man, because this man... I found my dad, alright? He has my milk, guys. I have to skip him because he always make a good TikTok, and I'm scared that the evaluation is gonna just explode. He's talking about Monopoly being owned by monopolies, being stolen from the original creator and all that stuff. And how fucking ridiculous that is. But it's also a Trojan horse. I mean, it's very funny. What's gonna happen now that we know this is true, right? Let's continue, boys.
This is Rep AOC, one of the only developed nations.
This is the second TikTok, and like, we have to talk about this. What? What am I gonna get from YouTube Shorts? I will die from starvation. What the fuck?
But there's a...
I'll give TikTok one more point. Yes, it's a rant a little bit to slow things down, but the idea is I get to see YouTubers on YouTube Shorts, and I don't want that. I want to see original content. We always wanted to do that. TikTok is literally doing what YouTube could never fucking figure out, is how to give relevancy to relevant people. Just completely random people. They figure that shit out. Why the fuck YouTube Shorts can't figure that out? Why do I have to watch the same fucking creators yet still, right? But the algorithm says that you have watched this creator for so long that you will have to put his dick in your mouth now. What the get the fuck out of here, YouTube. Suck your own fucking dick.
$2,500 to buy.
I don't think I like that many, actually. I feel disappointed. By the way, all my likes are public. 3 to talk about. Technically 2. No, that sucks.
The Game Awards kid strikes again.
There's a reoccurring person in different streams. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
His name is Matan, and he's known for making random appearances. His most famous appearance was during the Game Awards, where he somehow managed to sneak onto stage.
Real quick, I want to thank everyone.
I don't care anymore. Unfortunately.
Hey everyone, this is Rep AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and this is my first TikTok. Now, this is
first TikTok,
but it is a TikTok about.
I didn't notice that. Now it's a laughable TikTok. Because she never made TikToks to begin with. It's so weird, right?
TikTok. Now, this week, the CEO of TikTok came and testified before Congress as there is growing rumblings and discussion. Major social media companies are allowed to collect troves of deeply personal data about you that you don't know about.
Shit, man.
Without really any significant regulation whatsoever. In fact, the United States is one of the...
No shit, it's your first TikTok.
Then fair enough. It's overpriced, but...
This is the sound. No shit, bro.
Only developed nations in the world...
How did that happen?
...that has no significant data or privacy protection laws on the books. The EU, for example, has something...
But see, I don't want to listen to this fucking garbage. If you haven't even used TikTok that much.
Which really forces an enormous amount of protection on individual users and the amount of data that companies can collect about you without your knowledge. So, to me, the solution here is not to ban an individual company, but to actually protect Americans from this kind of egregious data harvesting that companies can...
Yeah, that's the idea. This shit has to be regulated, and most importantly, your data should belong to you, and you should know what happens to it for the most part. Because you're contributing, and you're basically working for free in a way. It's a little weird, but at the same time, you're given a platform, if you want to use it or not. It's just, it's a very weird relationship where I was like, oh, we're just gonna harvest your shit though, and we're not gonna give you anything in return at all. It shouldn't be that difficult to give something in return. Besides, oh, in return you get these ads. This is why we think that harvesting of data is bad, because what we get in return is give me more money. That's what we get in return. This is hilarious. What is this relationship, right? It's fucked up. That's what we should, government should be looking into how to improve companies and force them to do morally right things instead of just straight up trying to rip off for profits. That's bullshit, right? Government should inject morality into companies all the time. That's the true way of regulating.
Can do without your significant ability to say no. And usually when the United States is proposing a very major move that has something to do with significant risk to national security, one of the first things that happens is that Congress receives a classified briefing. And I can tell you that Congress has not received a classified briefing around the allegations of national security risks regarding TikTok. So why would we be proposing a ban regarding such a significant issue without being clued in on this at all? It just doesn't feel right to me. And additionally, this case needs to be made to the public. We are a government by the people and...
Shut the fuck... It never happens! Case for the... How are you gonna do that? Sweet talk, man. Sweet talk. I love that shit, but you actually have to build a system for that shit. People have to decide and figure it out. Of course they want to keep TikTok. But that's not the point of the government, is to give people the power. You give people some amount of power to feel like they can actually influence decisions that the government makes. But they're stupid. I'm sorry, bro. People are still stupid. And even on some cases, banning TikTok is actually completely fine. Just like, oh, you're now addicted to this app. Maybe you should not use this app, and now we were like struggling, like maybe we could ban it, and even just the attempt to ban TikTok also riles up emotional drama, and everything matters. Everything matters. Yeah, I'm kind of willing to sacrifice American TikTok in this case, but I'm sitting in a privileged now situation, which is it's so funny. Everything, my life is now a privilege all of a sudden, out of nowhere. How did that happen, bro? But yeah, like, so I really don't care. I really don't care what happens. The old TikToks, I'll just watch them. I have plenty of ways to watch old things.
For the people. And if we want to make a decision as significant as banning TikTok, and we believe, or someone believes,
people have to be represented, because people are generally stupid. Alright? So, and build a system. Build a better system. You literally have to rebuild entirety of government. And potentially you're not going to be a part of that. Alright? Because it's your first TikTok. Congratulations. You definitely don't represent anyone in here. Besides being a woman or whatever. In power, I guess. To influence people because you made a first stick. I don't know, bro. I'm not into this, alright? Sounds smart, though. But it's sweet talk. And I like that, because we spend time talking about it. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We win, but we're gonna win by much more because, of reasons. Barely, though. What is that? That is 2% victory. Fuck my life, bro. My life is a lie. We don't need this. Alright. Let's go. Now, second round is not gonna suck balls. We're gonna do this properly. 5th battle, boys. Alright. I hope you guys are ready for round 2. Yeah, we're gonna spend 2 hours this time. Properly, you know. In style. I have style now. I have to share this random idea. better than any TikTok. Technically, every single one of these can be turned into a TikTok. Easily. I believe. You just extend it a little bit and that's that. Infinite amount of ideas. But this one is really cool. Apology cannot be a video. It's more of a process to repay for damages. So, when something happens, when drama happens, you try to apologize as fast as possible, but you have to turn it into a series of videos where you're trying to, you know, do what people tell you to do because there's so much drama. It's like, okay, I guess you guys know how to solve this. If you're so outraged, tell me what to do, basically. But, you know, there's still a sinister thing that can happen, which is like, oh, you guys don't know how to solve this either. It could be a weird ending. It has to be a series, and I will enforce this as YouTube CEO. I can't wait for this shit. This is hilarious, man. I probably have to copy and paste this into this. All the YouTube features updated list. I will need to update that. Now there's 61. Last time I made a video about this and became YouTube CEO the same day, I had 15 less features. So it would be interesting to revisit after I collect 20, 25 more. Remove shorts is the first feature I would do. I just remove it. Fuck it.
It actually puts an entire one.
Alright, baby. We got it. And the evaluation is ridiculous. I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know. Let's review. Do I just restart and I get the videos?
You my type? My skin type, that is.
I don't think so. They can't even do that? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? So they create a playlist and it's a specific playlist without the videos and I have to re-click everything. Click.
Speed when it shoots.
Does chainmail, like, actually work?
It works well against cuts and stabs, but still transfers a lot of blunt force to the wearer.
It's so painful. That lag right there is this whole fucking thing loading with 3,000 liked videos and stuff. I know that stuff. Oh my god. Anytime stupid shit happens, I can do this. I'm not actually removing a point, I'm just... I lost time. My time was wasted.
Can the police legally lie to you?
Yes, they can say almost anything during interrogations.
People have been saying they think.
That is interesting, like, being thrown into the word interrogations is quite a trip to imagine yourself. But the first thing that comes to my mind right now is, like, we need more simulations of this, so but why then? But we do need to understand what police is going through and what they're doing and what the difference is of how we would do it and how police do it. Because potentially, you know, we need to detect corruption. If we just allow experts to run wild, we wouldn't actually know what is legit and what is socially unacceptable. So yeah, police could do whatever they want in interrogations.
I think Doggy is fake.
First part is CGI, but then he shows a real cute frog.
We have been lied to about the Great Sphinx.
After 40 seconds of zero information and pure pain, they didn't say how we've been lied to about the Sphinx.
This is very surprising. I don't know how it's useful, but it's surprising.
It works because of the surface tension.
What is the most expensive Marvel movie of all time?
Avengers Age of Ultron, which costed $365 million.
Let's find out which Oreo snack is safe for braces.
All of them except for Oreo cowtails, I guess.
These countries have the most unattractive people.
According to some research I totally do not agree with, because you're all cute in my opinion, top 5 is Lithuania, South Korea, India, UK, and Ireland. But my question is...
Yay!
Who the hell is this guy?
Life and death and love and birth.
What the fuck?
According to animal researchers, there are actually 5 types of cat personalities.
This triggers me because you get 3 personalities and look at the time. They could have squeezed that shit in. It's purposeful
One
insanity,
is the human cat,
bro.
considered the most ideal personality to have as a pet.
And I'm like, okay, human cat is like the perfect personality, then you have 4 kind of feral personalities, kind of.
These cats are well adjusted,
But I don't know. I want all 5. Now I'm
more
mad.
affectionate, and happy to be around their human, but also can suffer more from separation anxiety. Number 2 is the
Whatever the fuck this thing is, and then the hunter. Wait, there's more? No, there isn't. The hunter and nothing. So, whatever. Feels weird,
I'm Gabriella,
not gonna lie.
and I have a disease called lipedema. Lipedema is...
Oh. 2? I saved 2. I was impressed, but like, I was impressed by a lot of them, so nothing like stood out. Kind of similar to TikTok, I guess. I'll give 5 points each for each one for the 200 seconds that I've wasted. Alright, so in total we have 348, which is improvement, mostly because... I'll do it like that. Mostly because I didn't rant anymore. Obviously, I focused more. Didn't have to worry about how the whole thing works. Even though I do. It's, I can't watch shorts. Because of this little shit, the sound bar missing, I can't watch shorts. Because I turn on the speakers, and now I have to adjust the volume on my computer, because I can't do it here. Like, what is this bullshit? These people run YouTube right now? Or... I think I need to buy some heads right now. I think I like skulls again. I just don't have enough skulls. Alright? And I think I found where to buy them.
We can't just do one without the other, right? See, this is what happens.
Damn, we're gonna talk about this shit. Because the Apocalypse Stage 3 is gonna happen. And it's also gonna be weird. And COVID inflation, basically.
I ask an AI because a police officer recognized me.
Because I recognized you as a loser. Anyways, let's get to the likes. I got more this time, so hopefully TikTok gets what it's worth. I believe it starts from here.
Reach out to your congressperson and say, hey, if you do this...
I did it. So I went on this...
It's a shitty video, but there's a funny part.
Website, and I searched up who was my representative in Congress for my district, and I typed in my zip code, and it's this guy, Anthony Despacito.
Despacito, let's go! There's no comment saying Despacito yet.
Now this is why I have trust issues. Take a look at this number, 9980.
What?
Reach
Oh,
out.
shit.
So for about 2 years now, people have made the same joke about me, saying I look like Jesus. Hey Charles, really appreciate the time you forgave all of us for our sins. Takes a big man to do that. Fist bump. But what happens when you take a joke and bring it to a place where humor doesn't exist? Facebook. So it all started a couple months ago when this Facebook page was made. So I just told this group that they're welcome to do anything they want over there. Get wild with it if they'd like.
First of all, it's interesting why Facebook doesn't have humor. Everyone takes things seriously. All generations diluting idea. What is happening? What is happening on Facebook? Especially American Facebook. There must be differences, right?
And wild they did get. They made a post, this naughty little picture right here, and it set the Facebook mom and grandma community on fire. So it just says, share if you love Jesus, 99% of you won't. And it's just a crudely photoshopped picture of my face on a holy person. It looks like a goddamn album cover. Now please, hop into my van real quick and let me take you for a ride through these comments here. So it seemed like the post really made them excited. There's a lot of caps lock here. I love God with all my heart and soul and always and forever. Amen. I love my Lord. He calls me friend. That's super, like, that's just so goddamn sweet. That is just heartwarming. I'm not actually Jesus Christ, but I'll still call her my friend. They had this crazy streak where it was nothing but amen until in the middle someone broke the combo by just saying of course. But it was like 10 straight pages of nothing but amens. Then eventually someone finally got me. They said, why do you post a picture of a model or actor? This is not Jesus. You do not know how he looked as a human being. So for about 2 years now, people have made...
It's so funny because, like, what? There's no punchline?
So, when I use...
And people did not catch him? Oh, I guess. Here's how to become rich.
Usually see people play these games with, like, the air and the dollars, right? Everyone's grabbing around. And at first I was like, what is this guy doing? You're doing it all wrong. But I was wrong. This man's doing it right. He has cracked the code. Okay? You gotta hold all the cash like a baby. Let's see how much he gets. Alright?
See, that's the difference between smart and stupid people. But it's not about money, it's about resources. Because, yeah, you can... Because resources are flying like that. All kinds of different resources. And people kind of grab this one thing that they like, this other thing that they like. And they're not holding on to it. They don't know where to put it. You just let it accumulate. It's a way of life, man. Yeah, isn't that cool?
What I'm about to show you is arguably the biggest story in the world right now, in my opinion, but it's being totally ignored by the mainstream media. Of course.
I hate this guy because I hate thinking about war and whatnot, and these are just predictions technically. But cool, I'll listen to like...
Of course it is. They don't want you to know about it because it will upend the global world order. I'm going to show you all of the new data and the info in a minute. But first, the U.S. just announced they're getting ready for war with China and Russia simultaneously because we can't just do one without the other, right? See, this is what happens when people start to lose power. They get very dangerous, and the U.S. is quickly losing.
No problem. We can join. The Europe can join too. It's the elemental battle. Water and earth versus fire and wind. No one wins, but at least I get to laugh. Because it's elemental battle, dude. That's it, that's all I want to say. And if it happens next year or across these two next years, I don't know. I don't think it will. I think preparation for war is a much more longer process. Or something else entirely. At the same time, we also have to acknowledge that all these countries are just collapsing. And I'm going to show you another TikTok that laughs at America really badly. But everything's collapsing. Well, here it is.
Country, according to a new European report.
European report, let's go, baby.
They looked at quality of life, how many people are living in poverty, how many people have access to health care, the homeless rate, the unemployment rate, violent crime rates, overall crime rates, and also how many people have drug problems and drug overdoses. Now, the last one was pretty scary. Fentanyl is actually the #1 killer of people aged 18 to 45. And actually, drug overdoses as a whole is the leading cause of death now in America. You have a higher chance of dying from a drug overdose than anything.
Well, now I know what death looks like in America. That's cool. If someone is having drugs, You want to die, though?
Anything else. Now we're talking from, dying.
But it's actually natural for water personalities to get addicted into a deadly addiction mode. Alright, switch into deadly addiction mode. Why? I'm not going to explain right now, but it's just, I know that's the case. I know America is full of potential addicts, and it's happening right now because every country is collapsing. Every single country. Alright? Or major power in the world is collapsing because we will have to rebuild it. It's not going to be difficult to rebuild it, unfortunately. Despite what other people might think. And it might be even more peaceful next step, like we could even eradicate all kinds of weapons, all kinds of violence. And it's actually like scary to think that way, right? We already took a huge leap of not having that many wars, but now we like talking about the ultimate war. It's just beyond World War II. This is like the ultimate fucking elemental war. It's not gonna happen though. Potentially, the countries will collapse faster. Because again, you can see how I stitch TikToks.
What am about?
This guy is talking about threats, and this guy is talking about just. But U.S. is like collapse. And China has problems. All right. China has a dictator at this point. Putin is also a dictator. Europe doesn't have anything, technically. The Queen died. Some weird shit is happening recently, right? And I look at it as a absolute collapse. We just don't fully understand what's happening. You know?
The last one was pretty scary. Death now in America. You have a higher chance of dying from a drug overdose than anything else. Now we're talking from, dying in a car accident, dying from a heart attack, diseases, anything like that. Drug overdoses are number one. Now that's scary. And not only that, the violent crime rate.
It is not scary because drug overdose is a choice, is a different kind of suicide. It's a very weird one, but it is what it is. It's not scary though. I have no remorse for these people who want to destroy themselves in this stupid ass way. And they know what they're feeling, they know what they're doing, they know what's gonna happen. Drug overdose is not something that fucking you got struck by lightning. You feel every step of the way when you're gonna die, and you basically simulating death until it happens. That's kind of what drugs are about, I would imagine. I don't even have to touch it. I can just look at other people, listen to their stories. It's all delusional, deranged nonsense. It's actual mental illness that they're experiencing with drugs, basically. Because, what? Real life is not good enough for you? I can barely go outside, alright? Without having fear injected into me, man. Outside. Like, I don't want to look at or interact with people, bro. I don't want that shit. So I just sit here safely and, well, I stare at the window of every other people's house and see if they're scared or not to go outside. But yeah, crime rate's going up, right?
Is through the roof here, which is not good either. And there's so many people living in poverty and paycheck to paycheck and people that can't afford health care. And it's just not good. This new report is making the U.S. look horrible. And that's why they just classified it as a third world country. Now, what do you all think about this? Do you think they're just full of it and that's just complete BS and the U.S. is not a third world country and far from it? Or do you think they're actually right? And that things are going to continue to go downhill and the U.S. has now just become a third world country? Let me know in the comments.
Sure. Okay, whatever. So that's that. And we have spent 700 seconds. So that is 45 points. Plus 45, which is actually not good enough. Despite us spending this much time discussing complicated issues. I'm probably not giving enough credit, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm the one putting context that actually is important. So we lost this round. Damn. Now I'll have to, by how much? By 5 points? The first round doesn't combine very well. We lost by like 23 points. That is ridiculous, bro. Well, let's hope things turn around. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I just have to continue until the video's over. And I've spent my day, and I did full day of work, man. Technically, like, Europe actually is a third world continent, basically. Third world country continent. It's just, we don't want to admit it. We have a great track record of hiding all these things. And we don't listen to each other because we speak different languages, so we don't care. You know, we can't understand each other, no matter how many travel guides or scouts we would send to other countries. No, we don't know shit about Europe. Europe is the most fucking question mark continent on Earth right now. And you would get statistics or shit thrown at you. You can't believe that shit because that's way too complicated. Alright? You just can't. I don't know what your statistication level is. Statistics collector, scientific garbage level. You're still not gonna crack Europe. You're just not gonna crack it. I sit here, I barely understand my own country. My own fucking country, bro. You will understand Europe? Yeah. You have to have 1,000 people working tirelessly to understand it. To release fucking one graph about Europe. One graph. Maybe after a year of research, 1,000 people. Congratulations, bro. Oh my fucking god. I just realized, so I attacked Europe for its identity, but I feel that China's identity is even crazier, bro. China has like the private sector, which is the big working factory center, and then they have the public center, which is Japan, and they also bought PewDiePie, so that's cool. And if you don't like it, then they're gonna be like, Pikachu, and lightning strike you. Or throw anime girls until you give up, man. It's fucking hilarious, bro. Japan, no. Save yourselves. Asians. When Asians attack, man. Holy shit. That is some... You look at the world and you put the puzzle pieces together and fucking... Oh my god. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be so easy to rebuild the world as long as people fucking listen to me and not fucking ignore me. Otherwise, I'll just fart in their face and you will never rebuild the world, which is descend into darkness. Not me, though. Not me. Because I will fart out the darkness. I will filter out. That's the whole point. Another funny thing is, like, Japan can throw real people at others to convince or intimidate. They have to throw anime girls. They have to just throw anime and cartoons and all that garbage. Because their actual people are not as attractive, like Asians, like, not really up to par. Also, they just blend in too much into population. You can't... You would go through China, potentially, and you would not... If you met an Asian girl, every single other Asian girl would look exactly the same way, and you're gonna be haunted for the rest of your life if you fall in love or some bullshit like. I swear, bro. This is some weird shit, man. That I'm tripping on right now. You don't need drugs, bro! What drugs do you need? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you have internet access?
This is the region beta paradox, that sometimes in life things need to get bad enough before you're forced to.
Uh-huh. Let's look into the likes. Technically, this is one of them, so let's
Action, like
rewind.
with someone or going to see the doctor.
No, we rewind this way. Okay, go to see the doctor, boys.
The region beta paradox. You might be suffering from it right now. Let's imagine a person called Jim commuting to work. Jim decides that if his office is less than 1 mile away, he's going to walk to work. And if it's more than 1 mile away, he's going to cycle. Now, the paradox is that if Jim's office is 2 miles away and he cycles, he'll actually arrive there earlier than if he walked. So this.
Whoops, wrong conclusion there. Walking is probably healthier than cycling. And you might lose your bike. Who knows, right? So you might get in trouble. Extra trouble to deal with the bike. Is it useful? Can you find more uses for the bike? For long distance travels from your home? All these things have to be taken in consideration. It's not that easy, bro. It's not that easy. Walking, alright? Learn how to fucking walk, asshole.
There's this weird situation going on where something that's actually technically worse for him, like his office being further away, actually turns out to be better because...
For the business. And that's, whatever, dude. Whatever.
Every prisoner in this prison has a cat. However, only well-behaved inmates have the opportunity to own one. If a prisoner who owns a cat behaves badly, the cat will be taken back at any time. A lot of people are afraid those...
Give them internet, but this is a good one. But it's a little stupid. But it's, I mean, no one should care about prisoners, right? Well, I got to be in that fucking place, and now I have to care about them because I have to relate now, and not everyone is a fucking terrible person. At least where I was. I don't know, bro. Like, cats are great. Like, you're supposed to give them cheap stuff, and like, wow, they figure out cats are pretty cheap.
Animals. But
This is where we fucking dump trash onto prisoners, dude.
surprisingly, these
We
former
finally
criminals
found the
are
trash
very
that we
gentle
needed
with
to
them.
dump the most.
Each inmate shows remarkable enthusiasm to adopt stray cats. They study and
Where's the enthusiasm to get back into society? Explain that to me, bro.
work hard to
But technically, if you love cats, you're gonna be relating to a lot of people these days.
earn cash just to buy new clothes and their favorite cat food. They patiently clean their ears and fur, save money.
But yeah, like, if you take care of a living creature, that's something. That's better than staring at a dot on a wall.
To buy them toys.
Or thinking of other people who might have offended you and you wanna beat them up or something. It's a good distraction from that. Wow, we found peace again, guys. How cool is that?
Toys and even install cat climbing frames for them.
Your best bet for a password might be no password at all.
I've been thinking about this and it tickled my, memory for the idea that passwords suck balls, and now people apparently figured that out. Finally, congratulations. Applause.
Recently, many companies have been moving away.
The problem is, knowledge base. Hassle to use and remember. Easy to fish, harvest, repay. My solution would be, even like, I'll give you an example of my solution. But the best solution, the best solution is just memory. Whatever you associate with the account, whatever data matters to you the most, potentially just you're the only person that knows that. You know, what do you do with your account when and in case a protection needs to be amped up, which the system would detect immediately. You know, if there's suspicious activity in your account, it's a very complicated system, going from passcodes and stuff like that. And it's something to think about in general. I didn't put enough thought into it just yet. I just think like the memory-based stuff is much better, as long as the websites are self-aware of what you have contributed. All the achievements, only you know your achievements. Nobody really cares about that shit. As long as you don't brag about it. Only you know your little achievements and little things that you care about the most, and you're not telling anyone else. Like, it could be like really nice to have like little secrets as well. That would be the coolest password ever, bro. And it's something you can double check every time, and like even double check if a person is doing all right or not, or just falling into insanity. Just request a password. It's some weird shit you can do, right? I probably would try this on my system once people start using it. I would try something interesting in terms of passwords. I don't know what that would look like still, though. But like, if you made all these buttons, you have great memory of every single button and person you have added into your list and all the connections. So you should be able to pick out of 4 choices, let's say, which choice actually exists in your thing, while everyone else will be just tricked. It's just like finding stoplights in the CAPTCHA versus bots. The same thing would apply to the stuff that you remember, but everyone else would look at it as a blur because it means nothing to them. You know? And so you put like 5 CAPTCHAs, 5 clicks, and you get to catch thieves as well if people miss. Now, that's a big red flag. That's not you're not remembering password. That's you're not remembering what you did with the account. Memory is actually very, very good when all the things that you've done with the account are meaningful to you. So we can actually empower people by using those kind of passwords. There's another password thing where there's like a physical two-key authentication, fingerprint stuff. I don't know if that is a good idea to do that one. It's best to obviously use everything available for us in conjunction, but that creates a very complicated system that only, engineers know how to operate in, and it's
from passwords entirely, claiming that they're too slow, complicated, and insecure, especially when you write them down on a notepad. So Apple, Microsoft, Google, and a whole bunch of other companies decided to move.
Yeah, imagine like it would take like 5 clicks to just make sure that you're the one using the account. 5 clicks, man, to verify before you make like stupid decisions. Like, your account could just be completely open, but when and there's not going to be a password request, but there's going to be a more and more complicated memory request to be like, are you sure you're the one using the account? You can set up a password on top of that if you want. There's flexibility on that one. But and it will work until people start hacking into other people's memory, bro.
Move forward with a new way of logging into your sites. Passkeys.
By the way, I still don't know how that fucking works. What does that mean?
Passkeys don't need to be remembered, and they're much harder to crack. And the best part,
they don't need to be remembered. So what do?
You have to make a new one for every dang website you sign up for. They use things like your phone's PIN and Touch ID to create
phone spin
secure logins for your details. And they're so good that 1Password, a company who's
like, what does that mean though? phone pins. It's weird, right? So I still don't think they're doing anything close to what I described. Because again, most websites don't actually care about their data that much and the things you can do in your website that are unique to you, because that's what you're trying to protect, the unique stuff that your account has, you know, and only technically you know what you have. It's like if someone stole my laptop, in order to identify whether it's my laptop or not, I simply have to tell what files are inside the laptop. Kind of, right? The problem with that is my laptop has to be untouched by the thief, and my files are not supposed to be accessed. But that's the whole point of password, is to ask the thief and me who actually knows what kind of files I have in the computer. The thief will never ever be able to do that. Will never be able to tell what files I have. Even if they have a screenshot of my desktop, they will still not know the intricate pieces. And they would be caught trying to access. Like, because another thing you have to do is actually contribute some kind of piece of identity as well, to make sure you get caught if you are a thief. So passwords can get very complicated, all right? And they have to be. But they shouldn't be complicated for the people, for the users. Complicated for the, you know, puzzle makers, basically. We're going next level, and it's so fucking annoying to observe this, because every time we go to next level, we have to technically remember where we came from.
His entire identity is helping you.
The song that finally dethroned them from
This is fucked up, man.
number 1, Old Town Road Edition.
Because I don't like coincidences. And is this like the longest thing ever? Finally dethroned.
Old Town Road by Lil Nas X
Fuck!
and Billy Ray Cyrus spent 19 weeks at number 1, becoming the longest running number 1 in history. Even though it was his debut single, Lil Nas X blocked.
I hate this shit, right? Me, I want to be number 1.
So many songs by A-list artists from hitting number 1, like Me by Taylor Swift, Wow by Post Malone.
Wow, you have defeated Taylor.
And I show up, God, I'm saying wow.
If I Can't Have You by Sean.
What? If I Can Have You, we're gonna be very angry now. Now we're building army.
Mendez.
I can't have you.
I Don't Care by Ed.
I don't care what it takes. We'll get that fucking number 1 spot. That's not I don't care about stuff, all right? That's me. I don't care what it takes, man. I'm giving it all, man, for that number 1 spot.
And You Need to Calm Down by Taylor Swift.
You know you need to calm down if you're defeating the Taylor's second time, bro.
But in August of 2019, a different song that
but fuck you, man.
Previously peaked at number 2 finally hit number 1.
Also, I'm racist, by the way. If you're new, I'm very racist.
Dethroning Old Town Road. Before I reveal it, make sure to follow me to see more of this series, and let me know which song that peaked at number 2 you think deserved to be number 1. So this is the song that ended Lil Nas X's 19-week streak.
It's so stupid, right? What the fuck is that? You're a tough guy, bro. And Senorita, by the way. Technically. If the screenshot is straight after. I'll take Camila, actually. You can shove Billie Eilish in the ass somewhere. That's where Billie Eilish home is. It's your home, Billie. In the ass.
Your clothes are ruining your life.
Why would they do that, bro? What is wrong with my clothes?
Decide what to wear today.
So yeah, it's the decision fatigue. And
These
let's
shoes with that
see.
shirt, that sweater with those pants. Each of those possibilities was a choice, and those little decisions add up. It's called decision fatigue. Your brain is kind of like a muscle, and muscles get tired when they're overworked. You are making upwards of 35,000 separate decisions each and every day. Some of them are easy, some of them are harder, but all of
Some of them are make you watch MatPat. That was a stupid decision. I should have not watched YouTube Shorts. That was evil.
them are working out your brain, giving it decision fatigue, which is why every night I wind up giving up on my diet and just eating a whole bunch of ice cream. I just have no willpower left to make a good decision.
When an Earth person says they love eating ice cream, that's a red flag. Also, when they wear red, that's a red flag. I think.
Decision. How then does your fit into this? What if instead of a dozen decisions on what to wear, you instead only have to make one? Steve Jobs famously wore the same black turtleneck and jeans each and every day to reduce the amount of decisions that he had to make. And it's not just him either. Barack Obama, Mark Zuckerberg, even me with this red jacket. Does it work?
Yeah, but now you're wearing a red flag as well.
Yeah, actually, thanks to planning. Planning has been scientifically shown to ease your brain strain. Meal prep, to-do lists.
And that's why I'm smarter than MatPat right now.
Picking the same outfit, all of it is reducing decision fatigue. So go ahead, pick out a pre-selected outfit and stop having to say,
I'm single, you're single. What do you say we get married?
Well, I'm glad you finally decided on the direct approach.
Yeah, well, I'm a businessman at heart.
As am I. What's your offer?
Single.
I love this shit so much, man. That's how you roll, baby. But can we do this a little bit earlier? Or do you want to be a little bitch for until you're 40? What the fuck is wrong with people?
A rich male seeks matrimony.
Primary residence?
Westchester County.
Would you be open to considering a secondary residence in Manhattan?
Central Park West.
South.
Done. Time spent together.
8 hours, 5 days a week.
7 hours, 12 hours weekends.
55 hours aggregate, specifics to be determined later.
I'm amenable to that. Children.
1.
3.
2.
Done. But one of them has to be a male.
I'll see what I can do. Vacations.
December, Hawaii.
June, the vineyard.
June, fine, but Hawaii.
Nope, the vineyard.
Is that a deal breaker for you?
I'm afraid so.
Me too. Well, we gave it a shot.
So cool, man. And that's it, I believe. I show you this thing.
Does chainmail, like...
Alright, so what do we get? We got a lot. We get a lot. 50 points. What? Just for 1,000, it's 50 points. So 310 plus 50, and that's a new record as well. God damn it, bro. We're gonna lose this, guys. Thanks to MatPat. Holy shit. No, thanks to passwords. I needed to type in a very long password. Because I'm YouTube CEO and now I have to talk to YouTube for some reason. Shut the fuck up, YouTube, okay? It's TikTok. TikTok wins. You can't stop me, bro. From using TikTok. Unless it loses this battle, then I will be very sad. Alright, guys. Reset to 1500. Let's go. It's not a lot. I'm actually disappointed. I had to even skip a lot of shit. Let's see what we got. I'm scared. Is that 2? Is that 2, guys? I don't know if this counts.
40 years I could have been doing this. Ain't no way.
Alright, so if I try to sweep over...
Good morning.
This doesn't count.
Your job is illegally stealing money from you directly at...
Damn, I'm disappointed at TikTok right now. Like I normally was for all these 4 episodes. And the 5th one is nail in the coffin, bro. It's like, what? YouTube actually figured out how to beat the system? What the fuck?
out of your paycheck. And that's not just a catchy opener, it's very real. Every year, employers pocket billions of dollars stolen from their employees in a practice called wage theft. That's when your boss asks you to work a few minutes off the clock, or as you clock in after your shift starts, or doesn't pay you full overtime, or cuts your lunch break short, or any other action that prevents you from being paid for the time and effort you're legally owed.
I don't even know if this one counts. I should have. I don't know how to mark it either. Yeah, I should just put up a dot on the first one.
The U.S.
Good morning, bad.
You're telling me.
See, the thing is, I had some food, I had to rest before every round, and I used some TikTok.
This guy hires anyone. No interview.
This one for sure? Oh, I was going the wrong way.
Hires anyone. No interviews, no resumes. The first person to apply gets the job.
Finally, someone who has brain. And it's just the most ultimate fucking bullshit of all time. All I have to do right now is just sit there and wait until people have brain. And then I can come out and do things and interact. Oh, how long will I have to wait until you get brain? Alright? I probably just have to say dead brain to everyone that I meet. Oh, do you have a good brain or dead brain? Dead brain. Very likely. 99% of the time. It's fucking crazy, bro. Oh, that's how you solve hiring. By hiring people. Wow. And you get a good reputation as well. Whoa. I would do it. Like, all you need, you respect people, you give them life. They're gonna be so fucking thankful to be able to work and to be able to fix their life. They would never leave the company. They'd probably be great human beings to hang around. Or they would contribute in even further. Good, because now they're getting rid of their vulnerabilities, but like, it means so much, right?
What? How?
Hey, Nas Daily. I'm Joe, and we're hiring.
Millions of people cannot find work, and they cannot even get an interview for a job. That's why.
And they can't even talk to a person. That's why this person invented brain. Activating your brain. At some point in his life. He did it, guys. Congratulations. One person did it. Oh, I'm still racist, by the way. So it's still zero people so far. Unfortunately.
You should see this company.
Welcome to Grayston Bakery.
They introduced open hiring. It basically means the first person to apply for a job gets it. And even if they don't have experience, they give them experience. They do this because they believe people deserve a chance. It sounds crazy, but it's working.
About 80 people were hired this way out of a 120-person company.
Many people go from being jobless or homeless to having a job. And
we need more people like them in the world. Too bad I don't have brain myself to do anything like that.
In the future.
I wish more. No. I'm racist, so I don't agree. I don't.
For this, honestly, I had no source of income, and Grayson gave me a chance.
According to Joseph, they don't hire people to bake brownies. They bake brownies to hire people. And I agree. It is time we ignore.
Yeah, you can try and flip tables and pretend that's a cool saying. I don't know what that means, though. We need to hire people. We need to enslave people. Oh. That's... What? What? What does that even mean? Hiring people is so important. Yes, it's important when people are desperately looking for jobs, which is kind of what's happening right now. And that's why this business model is a good deal now. Absolutely. You know, but you don't want to just be a pendulum swing. You want to be actually successful and understand. And actually, I'm stitching this with another hiring thing. So brace yourselves for impact.
The resumes, the lack of experience, and the LinkedIn profile, and give everyone.
Everyone needs a chance because there's so many ways to contribute, so many ways to be a human being, and like right now, communities don't really exist, and still workplaces are the best communities you can have because, well, you have a place where you're active, a place where you solve problems. You get to know other people and how they approach problem solving. You learn communication, all that basic shit. You're shy, it doesn't matter. You do your thing, you know. That's what workplaces are about. But sometimes you get the privilege to choose where you want to work. So better fucking choose carefully, or you're gonna be sucked into this black hole. I'm not trying to make a racist term. Black hole is just something it's hard to escape because it's so easy to get in. That's the actual thing I'm trying to say.
Google and Meta overhired thousands of employees who do fake work.
Oh boy, let me talk about this. I started out my career.
See, somehow I stitched these two things together. I did it consciously, but now let's talk about Google.
Working for startups, doing a ton of real work. And then I joined Google. I was thinking this is a major league, this is where I'll do the most work in my life. And I was so surprised to see it was...
Like, no, you shouldn't be surprised. Why should you be enslaved? But do you want more money? What's the big deal, right?
It was actually the opposite. They gave me some amount of work to do in my first 2 weeks and I finished all of it within a couple days. I was told by my product manager that I was the fastest designer he had ever worked with.
Probably the most anxious and terrified of underperforming as well. But you just got the compliment side, so congratulations. You know, we tend to see the good parts and not see the bad parts. And it is important to see the full picture. Also, because of his weird hat, I'm confused. Is this some Google hat? Because it still looks fucking awful. Like, you can do anything else but this hat, alright? You can anything else. No one actually is bringing it up in the comments, but it throws me off so much. I didn't even notice myself at the first time. Like, my brain just like, oh, just a meme. But when you think about it, like, what? What the fuck?
At Google, and other people told me I needed to pay.
At this point, I feel like I'm being mocked. But technically, I work for Google too. I just don't get paid.
Myself because I would run out of work, which I did. Toward the end, I was working about 32 hours per week, and I will spend about a full day every week working on personal projects because I finished everything else. But you know what? Why the hell not? We're talking about a company that is printing $30 billion in profit every single year. All of that comes from the smart work of the employee. Why would you need to squeeze even more work out of them when they are already killing it?
Yeah, that's the power of community, and it's still not full potential, because he's not talking about anything community related. Anywhere where there is work, community wins. All right. So technically, Chinese are talking about communism, but it's Europeans that's supposed to be doing the most work, if they can. If you can go to work as a European, you're going to be doing the most work to society, to humanity, all right? This is why I just simply win. As long as people fucking turn their heads around and, oh, you want to work as a YouTube CEO? Oh, okay. Yeah. How do I fucking turn their heads around? That is the question, man. is the ultimate question that I'll be answering for a long time now. But honestly, they will turn their heads around when they gonna grow some brain. See how everything is linked? It's so fucking hilarious to me. Anyways. And they're probably gonna grow some brain when TikTok gets banned because it's underperforming right now. I'm gonna give the full 100 because it's finishing. And that's 7. And 7 means 35. And 35 means whoops. That's what it means. I have a hard time calculating this, so I'm sorry guys. 319. I didn't really have to calculate, but I'll remember that. 319. Alright. 35. So, we lost, even by more points. And is there going to be a final round? I don't... We can do a quick one, but, like, we just lost. Like, TikTok just lost. And, I don't know. So someone is happy about this result. I'm confused. And disappointed, and I'm like, wow, you can't even win this one? Bruh. You can do that. But you can't? People have mastered 1 minute format. And that's it. That's the game over screen for TikTok. Okay. Okay, bye. Does that mean I'm switching TikTok to YouTube Shorts? I'm scared to switch. Even myself, I'm scared to switch. Even seeing the result and everything, because I'm still confused. I might need more of these videos to convince myself to understand what's going on. Because right now I'm just being primed to understand, primed to ask questions of why YouTube Shorts is better, despite all the flaws. I'll still be able to use it on my tablet. I'm sure I can change sound, amplify, reduce sound on my tablet pretty easily with one button. Alright? But other than that, I can't watch it easily on... But I don't, on a computer, which I don't need to do. I never use TikTok on a computer anyways. So technically what I complained about is not really valid. Besides the fact that I won't be able to pick a certain time. But that's it. The other two flaws were like arrows where I can just scroll and then I can easily modify the sound. So that's interesting, bro. I think I have to finish the video, though. We could do some bonus round or some bullshit like that. Because I'm still not convinced, but like... Let's do a very, very quick round. 500 seconds. Super quick. I'll try to now focus if I can find something that makes YouTube Shorts stand out versus TikTok. As a conclusion. Just to try and generate the conclusion. Alright, I got triggered to try and find all the celebrities. But Ari got kind of lost. I know I cannot... all the power pop girls. But yeah, I couldn't find Ari, but I could find Nicki Minaj. Which is kind of close enough. In quick succession, basically. Within those 500 seconds. The other time I was just clipping my shit. Because I have ingrown nails and stuff. Let me just... There's some crazy shit. That's the biggest difference. Is that YouTube actually cares if I care about certain celebrities or YouTube channels. But like, that's kind of normal. That's kind of what TikTok does as well, but they don't feed girls to me, which is very interesting. Peculiar, alright? TikTok is low on that girl energy. Technically, YouTube doesn't do that either, it's just celebrities, but even that, TikTok just kind of cut off. So that's something to keep in mind as well. And technically I would prefer YouTube Shorts, but there's another thing. What if I used YouTube Shorts as much as TikTok, or flip the script and not use TikTok for a long time, and just use the Shorts app? How would it look like? Because I would get numb of the Shorts. Essentially, I would figure out, watch most of them. My creators would run out of their content. Like right now, you're seeing Mr. Who's the Boss thing.
Balcony throw. The failed.
Failed. Hopefully, the test is not over yet. Next month, in the end of the month, before the What the Fuss episode, I will test once more. After using Shorts for a month, I will test once more if it changed the results because I used Shorts mainly, and I could get bored. I could get bored of Shorts faster, potentially. Who knows? I could figure out how they work, or get even better result with Shorts. Who knows? So I'll try to switch as an experiment, and that will encourage me to switch as a whole, because I'm kind of forcing myself to switch to begin with. This is really smart. And again, you need brain. And I worked very hard to get brain, guys. Holy shit, bro. I'm so proud of myself. But literally. And now I can sell brain to other people. Because they need it, but they don't want to buy it because they don't have enough brain to understand that they need brain. Which is fascinating to me. Holy shit. Alright, so this bonus round is like a speed round, is like a sensitive round. I open my sensitivity even more in case I feel something. It's a point. Let's go, let's reset, because I got disturbed with this ultimate quest to collect them all. And, because there's some cool stuff in there, I'm not gonna review it, it's just, I was just tripping my balls. It's just, I mean, the girls are gonna have their stories told over and over again. And over and over again. No, not the red flags! Not the red flags, dude. Don't do that. No. Come on, man. Alright, we have, no likes, no need to worry. This is a speed round 14. Alright. Speed final round. Shorts are winning by the lead of 70 points? 16. Fuck off, 16. Get out of here. 970. Alright. Let's do TikTok now. Same premise. See what happens. And the results are in. Pretty much no difference at all. But TikTok wins this time. The sensitivity round. It's all equal results. So, on the final, but yeah, overall, Shorts win. This time, we'll have to take revenge next month. What the fuck, man? There's that TikTok. I want to maybe comment on it. Oh, Ethan! Can't wait to beat up Ethan on YouTube. That's gonna be juicy. Everyone inflates their ego a little bit too much, and they're so easy to just pop. I love it. Welcome to the Popular Kids Club. That's why they're called popular. Most of them pop. Eventually. Or they're easy to pop, or that's the ending. And when you pop, what's next? What is next? Who you gonna call? Baby? So we actually win this one. Oh! It wasn't 69 because we won first round. We win this one by 7 points, and technically I'll respect that as well. Win. Alright. The final result, 64 minus 12. 52 points. YouTube Shorts win by 52 points. Now, I will put these in the system, and I will put the other stuff in the system to see what happens. I should still have that, right? The relevance thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna put these. These are very similar, right? It seems like they fit. Yeah, this is really cool. Alright, let's see what happens. But I'm doing the speed round, then I'll just divide it. Or just speed could be its own thing, but maybe I'll just do it its own thing for now. So short speed. Yeah, 614. Because I still don't know what it is. So that's that. The final score is 313 after everything is summed up. Now I do it for TikTok. And the final result, in comparison, is 10 points less. In other words, 313 and 303. Wait, what? Oh, it's just 3%. So shorts are winning by 3%. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but, you know. That's cool. It's cool that it's very similar results, and I'll just add speed, but you get the idea. See you guys next time. Whatever you into. Bye.